Guys, joining us on the show this afternoon is a Nigerian singer, songwriter, and entertainer who is shaping the future of music with a unique genre-bending fusion of Afrobeat, pop, soul, and R&B. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to the show, Qing Madi!
Hey guys, it's good.
Great to have you on the show. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
G. Yes, I was going to ask.
Is king.
Yeah.
Crazy.
When I saw that name, what came to my head was the Qing dynasty in China.
Yeah, that's also one of the reasons why I named myself that.
So what that reason?
Well, also it's kind of like me trying to infuse king and queen, but not make it too cliche. So I was like, yeah, I was trying to be like feminist type thing, like you know.
Toto Dike, that's a key. King Toto, I apologize.
Oh my word. All right, thank you so much for coming on the show. You started off your career super early. Super early. I think when you started, I was probably still rolling tire or using bead to make soup and leaves. But you started off music like 7?
Yeah.
How's it been? How's it been so far? Why did you pick music?
I didn't pick it. That's the crazy thing. No, I'm not. That's one of the most cliche things.
He's one of it too.
I feel like it wasn't a choice for me because it was just like the life I was living. Like I was always revolved around everything musical. So it wasn't, like I always wanted to be either like a lawyer or this or that, but like music was stagnant. Music was that one thing that had to be part of my life. So it was there. I didn't pick music.
Yeah, and I think maybe because you also had like family in music as well. Your mom was a singer, dancer.
She was a dancer, yeah.
So when you told her, or she just noticed or pushed you, how was it?
She knew since I was like 7. That's the point. Like she used to take me to church for choir practice, and we had this like dance academy for ballet that she used to take me for training. So she basically like encouraged it from. She groomed me.
So you dance ballet?
Yeah, really well.
Okay. Oh, you dance ballet?
Yeah.
But you used to sing in church?
Yeah, of course. I do.
Louis, sister.
They're Nigerian artists. Can you sing?
Okay, so let's talk about how you juggle school and music. Because for a lot of people, that's like a lot of work. Sometimes we've seen so many artists who had to put school on hold, pursue their musical career, get to a stage, then go back to school. Have you been able to juggle both?
Well, I'm done with secondary school, so I'm not in uni. So I'm just like in that phase where I didn't like intentionally enter into the music scene, like plan it that, okay, when I'm done with secondary school, I'll enter. It just happened. So now we're trying to like see how far we can go with this before, trying to, uni and all of that. But that's definitely there as long as my mother is.
But how your
It's definitely
taking in uni? How they taking having a star in their class?
Where you
It's
started?
crazy, actually. My seniors are calling me. It's crazy to be
So they
honest.
don't get to punish you? Or...
No. I'm not in school again. No, before
When you were in school?
When I was in school, I'm not like a loud person. I'm just very chill and.
No superstar preference?
Exactly.
So even when you do
I had,
music?
like when they have like art and culture, all of that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, oh, where's Maddie? She's the one that's going to be. I know. Who else? Who else?
Love it. All right, so you actually you got on a talent show.
Or different ones?
Did I?
Yeah. Yes, you did. Even if you didn't go as far as you were hoping you would. But then what was that experience like for you, and how crushing was it when like you weren't picked?
Oh, yeah. So apparently, because I think I was like 10, it was like the end of my life. I was like, no, how can you not pick me? It was very devastating to get to that point, especially because I was surrounded by people that I knew were professionals. Like they were all older than me, and the fact that I got to like the finals, I was like, I'm definitely going to win this because I thought I was as good as them to be amongst them at that point. But I mean.
How did you deal with it?
I
mean,
did it.
Like
I was
so young,
throwing tantrums everywhere. I thought that was the end of my life. It was terrible.
Child.
I want to calm me down and say, we're going for another one. I'm like, no.
Never.
So what kind of advice would you give to, yes, we have a whole lot of reality shows,
Yeah.
music reality shows. What kind of advice would you give people that intend to go for all those things, auditions?
For like auditions, don't be too confident. Everybody's bad. Everybody's bad.
Bad in a good way.
Yeah, bad in a good way.
of
Everybody's
course.
just, everybody's bad. So like, you can't be too sure and be like, this is not me, where I came, nah, don't worry.
But
Me that I used to sing in church, people used to fall under the
Yes,
announcement.
it's fall under the
Like, how?
But did that affect your confidence as an artist? I mean,
I naturally like have this thing where I'm not like the most confident person when it comes to like me, except I'm on stage, then it's like, oh, who's that person? But like at home and like in school, I'm very antisocial and in my own space. So I'm not the most, I'm gonna be a star kind of. I'm not like that. I'm more like, oh wow, you guys like this song? Oh, cool. I'm not like I knew it. Nah, it's not my persona.
Talking about your songs and talking about school and everything, all this conversation, you said the song Why was inspired by school, relationships, bullying, friendship, all of that. Why as the title?
Why?
Yes, why?
It's in the song. And then, like,
Because it was nice. It was a nice song, I
thank
must
you.
say. And then at the end of the day, you have musical influences here, Nigerian and international influences. Who are those that have influenced your music so far?
My number one influence in the whole world is Kendrick Lamar. He's the person
Kendrick?
I grew up listening to Kendrick. I worshipped that man. I listened to Kendrick so much, it was insane. Kendrick Lamar is my number one idol. Like Kendrick Lamar, Chris Brown, Post Malone, Rihanna. But number one is Kendrick. Like, that. I used to study.
So we were having a conversation. That was on Monday when, was it Monday or yesterday?
Yes.
When Lil Wayne said nobody can battle him.
In the verses.
In the verses.
I can't argue with that. I mean, he's Lil Wayne.
Nobody?
I mean, he's Lil Wayne.
Not even Kendrick.
If I'm being fair.
Not even Kendrick.
Lil Wayne is a god.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Okay. Drake. Okay, let me read. Eminem.
Oh my God.
Don't do this to me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Just checked out our colorful video. So let's talk about that video and the fact that you love colorful hair. Yes. Where does that come from? What's the inspiration behind that? Why always? I noticed you like mostly blue, yeah?
Yeah.
So why blue?
I think blue's like, it kind of has an aura around it when I have it on. It makes me more confident. It boosts my personality. It's like a moment. It's like a different person, you know. It's poppy and it's different. I don't think a lot of people rock blue hair. So I think it's cute.
Okay.
Yeah, Dala, like Dala too.
I'm sorry.
Flip your hair.
Okay, yeah. Since we're talking about styles, is this your style? Varsity jackets, looking all gangster.
Do I look gangster?
With the varsity jackets and everything. Like, even watching the video, is it deliberate?
Well, it's natural. That's what I would say. It's not like it was scripted or you have to act like it's natural. It's like, do you? And then they record. So,
So do we see you in like a pretty dress?
Nah.
Wow. Okay.
Nah,
That was shut down quickly.
Like, she didn't even let you land.
You're like, nah.
it's not comfortable, and I don't want to be uncomfortable now that I can choose my clothes. Because like the only skirt dress thing I had was secondary school uniform and died there. So like now that I can actually get to choose what I wear, this is like more Madi style.
Amazing.
Okay, so we're in the month of June, and apparently you're a Spotify Africa Equal Music Ambassador for the month of June. So when you found that out and that was announced, how did you feel?
I was pretty excited. I was psyched. I was like, oh, okay, this is serious.
So what does it entail?
I mean, obviously it entails that, you know, there's a lot of, how do I put it, hope and support. And I just kind of feel more proud of my craft and knowing that so many other professional people appreciate it, so.
Okay, so you mentioned the people that inspire you. I mean, Kendrick, #1, Chris Brown.
Why'd you say it like that?
Yeah, it's like undisputed. Yeah. So when it comes to Nigeria, if there was one artist you could work with right now, you had the opportunity, who would that person be?
That's a trap question.
Yeah.
One?
No, if there was just one now that they just said, shout, okay, on why? If you're going to do a remix.
On why?
Yeah.
I don't have anybody in mind. But like work with Buju.
Oh, dancing. Would you dancing?
I like these gangster choices going on.
So just tell your fans where to contact you on social media and what to expect from you.
Yeah, okay, so my TikTok is Qing Madi, Q-I-N-G, King, not Queen, King, Q-I-N-G-M-A-D-I, King Madi 1, Instagram, King Madi, Twitter, same thing, everywhere. You can expect my first body of work with possible collaborations with producers and artists and, you know, visuals, so, yeah.
there's a lot to look out for from King Madi.
Of course.
Yes, yes, yes. All right, again, thank you so much for coming
Thank
on
you so
the
much
show
for having
today.
me.
And that's it with our guests. We will be back after this.